Andrew Barlow. Andrew Barlow.
How do you follow that, huh? What's up, everybody? You guys doing good? I wasn't going to talk about this, but the last comic brought up being Hispanic, and I related so much. I'm Colombian. I'm Colombian. I'm a Colombian dude, which I know confuses a lot of people because I look like a cop who's actively profiling, right? Anybody got weed in here? I know it's legal, but I don't like it. No, don't like it. But what she was saying about her mom texting her, like, when are you going to wish me? My mom texted me the other day, just so you know, I'm sick. What am I going to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that information? I'll talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. I got this accent here. I got a little fucked up little accent up here. Little fucked up accent. A lot of people think I'm from Boston. Okay, I'm not. I'm from Long Island originally. It's kind of similar to Boston, racist, but of the Italian gender, you know? The reason I got this accent, though, is because both my parents, my mom and my dad, are both deaf, okay? They're both deaf. They can't hear, they're deaf, okay? They're deaf. You got that? They're deaf. They can't hear, they're deaf, okay? They're deaf. They can't hear, they're deaf. So they can't hear. What it is that they're deaf. And it's hard to learn how to enunciate the R sound in the back of the mouth. So all my life, I grew up hearing my parents enunciate, and their pronunciation is bad. So I got left with this accent now, right? Right? The beauty of it is my parents don't get to ever hear how royally they fucked me, bro, you know? How every time I meet someone, they're like, you sound like Mark Wahlberg. You sound like Tom Wahlberg. You sound like Donnie Wahlberg. You sound like Paul Wahlberg. You sound like Tim Wahlberg. You sound like Ryan Wahlberg. You sound like Mike Wahlberg, the one that's not on TV, you know? It's a true bummer. It's a true bummer. Your parents maybe gave you trauma. My parents gave me a fucking speech impediment. That's fucking what I got going on. When I tell my parents, my parents are deaf, the thing that people always get fascinated with is sign language. Sign language is my first language, and people will always ask me, why I don't use more ASL while I speak, why I don't use more sign while I'm talking. I'll let you guys know why. It's because it's really fucking hard, dude, okay? And I'm mentally ill, bro, all right? It's like you're asking me to write Spanish while speaking English, and the whole time my brain is telling me that everyone here hates me, bro, you know? So I'm not gonna do it. People will be like, oh, I know ASL. I took it in college. I know, and then they'll start doing the alphabet, right? And it's like, what are you doing, bro? You're showing me letters, dude? I know those, man. Right? What the? I don't go up to Spanish speakers like, hey, what's up with that double L, dude? Holy shit, it makes a Y sound? Esta Yoko. Right? Como se llama? Right? Wow. The other one, people one time came up to, this girl came up to me one time, she was like, oh my God, sign language, you must be really good with your hands. Ew, dude. What? Ew. What the fuck? You think I'm going to put my hand up inside you, start monologuing? What the fuck? That's not how that shit works, dude. I don't know if you guys know this, though. Japanese is the language with the most tongue movements. Out of all the languages, it has the most tongue movements, right? The Japanese language. But no one's walking up to Nintendo game designer Shigeru Miyamoto being like, yo, what that tongue do, my guy? Right? That dude's getting pussy because he designed Mario, okay? He made Zelda. He's getting fucked because he made Nintendo dogs, okay? He made Pikmin, bro. He made which game do you get? He made them all. Which one is it for you that would drop those pants, I had one girlfriend in my whole life try to learn sign language. One. Imagine I was like, I've had one girlfriend. No, I've had more than one. But one ever tried to learn sign language. One person, and it was interesting. She was like talking to my dad. She was like, I'm trying, I'm learning, right? But she didn't realize that ASL, the size you do your signs indicates your emphasis and your tone. So what she ended up saying to my dad was, I'm trying, I'm learning. Get off my fucking back, guy. I love you, boy. A little bit of a miscommunication between Check. Okay, that one works great. Let's see. I'll do this. I'm an actor. Any actors here? No, they're booking. Okay, cool. I'm an actor, but the other day I was part of the strike. You guys remember that whole strike that was going on? Yeah, I went to my first strike, and then I don't like to talk about how big and strong I am, but a week later the strike ended. I think they saw me down there. They were like, uh-oh, they're calling in the guys who have no time, But it was fun. I'm from Long Island, and like I mentioned, it's racist, aka white blue collar, and that's what I think of when I think of unions, right? But the actor strike, I felt like I was at theater camp, you know what I mean? And I was like part of it because everybody was doing their chants and everybody was perfectly off book, like they all knew their lines, right? And the strike director, you know what? I can tell this isn't gonna work here, so I'm gonna move on. Let's do something else. Okay, I'm 35. Anybody else? Damn, dude. How old are you? Yeah. Bro, I grew up in a deaf household. When I hear a sound, I notice, dude. I have to. I gotta be like, Mom, Dad, something's over there, Anyway, I'm 35. I thought I'd be a dad by now. I really thought I'd have a kid by now. But the other day I was in Manhattan till 2 a.m. getting absolutely shit-faced off my block, right? But then I realized that I'm hanging out with these guys who are extraordinarily younger than me, right? And live in Brooklyn. And ladies, we know Brooklyn boys are broken, right? And these broken Brooklyn boys are giving me the opportunity to be the dad that I've always wanted to be, right? They need my help, right? Like we were waiting on the subway platform and one of them was just like punching the electronic sign like it had said something about his sister, right? And I was like, I had the opportunity to be the dad, so I was like, hey, little guy. We don't do that around here, Mr. Adams put a lot of money into those electronic platforms. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys on this. All right, so growing up with deaf parents, I did at times, a lot of the times, think that they were faking it. Yeah, thanks for that shock of, oh my God. Yeah, no, I know. Could you imagine, right? But it makes sense that I would think that two people would create an incredibly fake world just for me because I'm a white, straight, cis male. Of course, the world revolves around me, right? Could you imagine, right? My dad's on he's on his deathbed, right? And I'm standing over him and I'm crying and I'm like, please, hold on, please stay, I love you, please. And he looks up at me like, yo, dude, I could hear you this whole time, my guy. Holy shit, that accent you got is fucked up. Oh my God, dude. Dude, you sound like Donald Duck with a New Jersey blowout. Holy shit, dude. You sound like Mark Wahlberg, but he plays for the Yankees. Oh, you sound like JFK the day after he got shot. Too soon? Okay, thanks, guys. I've been Andrew. Have a good night.